Saucy Santana just destroyed his career this week and potentially ruined a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that he was afforded. Much of his cancellation truly comes from Saucy Santana just lacking self-awareness. Saucy Santana is an openly gay man who makes music primarily for black women. So not only do you have to understand your demographic, but you also have to understand who you are, your identity, and how people view your community. Whether it's fair or not, people already suspect people from Saucy Santana's community to engage in grooming. I'm not saying they...
Bro, the first time I seen Saucy Santana, I heard of him before. But the first time I seen Saucy Santana, it was that viral video that's going viral on TikTok right now where he was like, I used to go fishing when I was a little girl. You gotta be quiet on the creek. And then the song start playing, that song, Quiet, Quiet on the Creek. Bro, let me tell you something. When I tell you the amount of crazy shit that goes viral nowadays just because of a viral clip or viral moment, like something crazy like that, like you when you was a little girl, you're a man. And the funny part, I guess why this is so funny to me is because he really thinks he's a woman. Like his rap, like his music. I listened to a couple of his songs before I made this video, but his songs, he be talking about like, ooh, niggas this man scamming, I'ma fuck your man, take your man, like, girl, man, like you know what I'm saying? Girl, man, what you got going on? No, I'm just kidding. No, we don't have no hatred toward the gay community over here on this channel. You know, as most of y'all do know, I am lesbian, so you know, I'm a part of the LGBTQ community too. I just think it's funny he's an openly gay man, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. But he thinks he's a woman, and it's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's just funny to me.
As a matter of fact, it's probably not a fact that the majority of people in that community engage in that behavior. However, that's the suspicion and that's the accusation for people from that community. So if you are a man from that community, you got to do everything in your power to make sure you don't do anything to take on that title. And if you make music, right, for black women who voted at a clip of like 88 or like 90%, right, for the left and against Trump, both elections, you must do everything in your power to probably not align or make people think, even if it's wrong, that you align with Trump, okay, and his administration. Unfortunately for Saucy Santana this week, he did.
First of all, you're aligning with Trump. Trump hates everything that you are. You're black, you're gay. Them's two strikes against you right there. Why in the fuck? That he, damn it. I keep calling her she. He is the complete opposite of what Donald Trump likes. Like, why you out of all people, why the fuck would you want to support or even align yourself in the same category as Donald Trump?
Damn near everything in his power to make people think that he aligns with Trump and to make people think, right, that he fits the characters that belongs to his community when it comes to grooming. And here's how he did it. And you guys can debate in the comment section on whether or not it's fair or unfair that people assume these things. On IG Live at a pool party, Saucy Santana made an offhanded comment about how men want to be intimate with him, women want to be intimate with him, and kids want to be intimate with him. And when people heard this comment, they lost their mind.
Niggas want to kids want to eat. Aunties, everybody.
I don't know why that would come out of anybody's mouth. Now, you could probably be charitable if you want to be. Now, I'm not going to be charitable as others might be, where others might say, hey, Saucy Santana may have been referring to people younger than him. Because let's just say he's 35 years old. He may be referring to 21-year-olds or 22-year-olds as kids or childs. I'm not going to be that charitable. I'm going to use the definition, right, of what a kid means and say, you shouldn't be thinking, right, that children are trying to be, right? Like that just shouldn't even come out of your mouth person or as an adult
21.
in general.
Hold on. You can't even give him the benefit of the doubt, because a kid is over the age. A kid is not somebody who's over the age of 18. So you can't say you thought he meant 21-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 19-year-old. No. We're not giving the benefit of the doubt. You said kids, sir. We know what age limit a kid is, bro. From the age of 0 to the age of 12, you are considered a kid. You know what I'm saying? A kid. So from the age on up to you're 18, you're still considered a kid, to be honest. You're considered a kid up until the age of 18. That's basically what. I mean, I could understand maybe why he was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, because some people have a weird way of saying stuff that they really mean, and they don't be meaning it to sound fucked up, but it sounds fucked up to us. So maybe he meant something. I don't know. Maybe he meant something else. Let's just hope. Let's hope.
But especially if you're from that community and you already know that's a stereotype, and that's what people are gonna put on you, even if you give them no reason to, yet alone giving them a reason to. Okay. Now, after he said this, it started to go viral. But here's the thing, and here's where he really messed up at, right? Not knowing when to read the room, right? Not being self-aware. Knowing that this video was going viral, and people were putting this narrative on him, Saucy Santana made a TikTok. That to me was just a grave mistake, right? This TikTok was with young women, right? And they was singing the song Quiet on the Creek. And while singing the song Quiet on the Creek, right, the dance to Quiet on the Creek is they jump up and down, right? Women jump up and down, you know, so their breasts can go up and down. Like that's like the, you know, that's the dance for the song. Saucy Santana did a video with young women. Now, we don't know how old they look really, really, really young. Okay, I'll be surprised if these young women were over 18. Like, they look really, really, really young. And in this video, they were doing the dance to Quiet on the Creek. And people felt like, well, that's inappropriate, right? Like, we understand the song is like viral on TikTok, and right, and children are doing the dance on TikTok. But for you to be in the video doing it with them after this controversy, that's just like brain dead, right? Like, that's clueless. Like, that's not being self-aware, like, at all. Okay, and people had a lot to say about this on social media, on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube. People did think pieces on this situation.
So let's talk about Saucy Santana, okay? Woo.
For somebody who got the saying "quiet on the creek," he ain't quiet on the creek. He loud as fuck on that creek. You got a whole song going viral as fuck right now, talking about some Quiet on the Creek. Got girls bouncing up and down, shaking their breasts and everything. You telling them Quiet on the Creek, you being loud, sir, ma'am. You being loud on the creek. You being real loud on the creek.
I've never liked him. I'm not just saying that. I've never liked Saucy Santana. He says a lot of things. He's an internet troll. But the whole trans thing, he clarified yesterday that he said kids. Like, all the rhetoric of trans, especially the what they call a trans woman, a man who wants to be a woman. The rhetoric that they're all spilling right now is the rhetoric of predators. All of them.
Yeah, Saucy Santana, he really out here fooling. And I know y'all seen that video where he in that pool. I'm not gonna lie, dude going a little too far. Why would he say kids wanna, bruh? Why would he say kids wanna do that, bruh? Dude is out of his top, I'm not gonna lie. This is literally insane.
Crazy, bro.
Talking about some Quiet on the Creek. Like, bruh, why is he even thinking about kids in that type of situation?
Right. Why do kids
like,
even come up in your mind?
Like, you already know what's going on in his mind now. Now that we heard him say it out loud, yeah, he not thinking regular. That's not regular to say that. Like, to even think about kids while saying something like that is literally diabolical, bruh. Like, dude really going down a dark route, bruh, and it's been happening low-key. But to say that, and look, that's how you know he don't care. He said it, and he knew he was on camera. Bruh, it's too much.
Watch how the people around you
was on bullshit.
Respond to Santana's statement about the kids want to F him, because they have access to your kids. So Santana's not going to be around your child. And as diabolical and demonic as his statement is, we're going to use it for good, because we're going to use that to look at people around us and how they respond to it and determine who our child is safe with and who they're not okay around. There's no getting around his statement that the kids want to F him. That was wrong. So for people trying to make excuses for him, trying to say that it was a slip, just anything to make that statement okay, yeah, get them away from your kids expeditiously.
There's no way you can make that statement okay. In no way, shape, or form was that statement okay. And I don't know what the fuck possessed him to say some shit like that, some crazy ass shit like that, bro. But that is not okay. I feel like children have been put in very compromising, dangerous situations, especially when it comes to trying to get fame and clout and money. People will use children as a way, and that's innocent. An innocent child has no business being brought into a situation. Just a stupid ass comment that just should have never been made.
When children get hurt, it's rarely a stranger. It's usually a friend of the family, a family member, or somebody you trust your kid with.
Right.
So during these times when everybody's in an uproar about this statement, look at that. Be observant. Use discernment, because that's going to tell you everything you need to know about who your child is safe with and who they are not safe around.
Yep.
So yeah, watch how the people around you respond to Santana's statement about the kids want to F him, because they have access to your kids.
Here's what's even crazier. In times like this, if Saucy Santana believed that he misspoke or people are misinterpreting him, what you need is a bunch of people who support you, who can be out here combating the narratives for you, right? Eventually, until, like things like blow over. But right around the time that people is accusing him of being the worst thing any adult can be, I think that is worse than murder. I think any adult doing anything like that with any is worse than murder. And I'm not saying Saucy has ever done anything like that. I'm just saying the accusation. Right when he needed his true fans the most, Saucy Santana managed to isolate and make his true fans mad at him by reposting a White House post where they used his song Quiet on the Creek, right? And it was a ICE commercial where they remixed Quiet on the Creek with Quiet on the Border. And Saucy Santana reposted it to his TikTok, his Twitter, his Instagram. He reposted it everywhere. And when people saw that Saucy Santana reposted it, they said, hell nah. Hell nah. And it's strange to say, but the people who were willing to forgive Saucy Santana for the predatory comments, they drew the line at him possibly being MAGA.
It's so unfortunate that we're watching Saucy Santana fumble one of the biggest opportunities that he's ever had. Quiet on the Creek is a phenomenon, whether we like it or not, all across the internet. So of course the only person that could stop all that momentum was Saucy Santana himself. He's currently reposting pro-ICE propaganda that's coming straight from the White House's page. None of this is really surprising if you followed Saucy Santana for any length of time. He was anti-Black Lives Matter, anti-vax, a COVID denier, anti-Black as well. I'll personally never forget the criticism he got for critiquing Beyonce's daughter's hair. With a history like that, I don't think the repost was a mistake. Ignorant people are always going to do ignorant things.
And I'm hearing that Saucy Santana support Trump. And I'm with everybody having their own opinions on but when it comes to Trump, it's that serious, no shade. Why the hell is you posting Trump using your song like that's like an accomplishment or something? It's one thing to network, but you reposting it like it's like an accomplishment that he used your song. You should not want him using your song. On top of that, and I'm just on top of that, you're a gay black man. You black, but you also gay. Trump do everything in his power to make everything harder for gay people.
That's what I was.
Black people, yes.
That's what I was saying. Thank you.
So you should hate Trump. That should be your biggest.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was saying earlier.
That's the worst combination when it comes to Trump, the White House. They're not. That's the worst combination. I feel like he could have did the same thing that Olivia Rodrigo did when the White House used her song. She took the whole song off TikTok. It's just not, it's that serious. I'm sorry. You should not be happy that Trump use your sound. Like, I'm so sorry.
In the case of Saucy Santana, why people went even more nuts when he reposted the MAGA in present day was because some old tweets resurfaced of him where essentially he was saying things about, I don't know, like Beyonce kids, they claim, or he was saying things about BLM, and they believe that this is a history and a pattern, and they were willing to forgive him for his past. However, if you're still doing those things in the present, they weren't willing to forgive it.
Right.
Say something, some viral, it go viral, you all over the blog. So now people feeling like, you know what I'm saying, not to say that fans are less than, like they important.
Yeah.
Like, so they like, oh, I know I could get
Everyone feel like they got an opinion that
yeah,
matters.
and y'all feel like y'all got leverage. Like, people like, they feel like they got you by the balls. Like, oh, you said this, say sorry. Oh,
Right.
we ain't gonna never listen to your music no more. You can't never come back outside. Like, suck a like, y'all talking about.
People, they try to come at you for old tweets.
Yeah. They
Which
do
was
that to-
crazy. They do that to everybody.
Everybody. And it's like, my thing is, I'm a realistic person. I'm not a fake woke person.
Yeah.
Like, everybody now is like, oh my God, I can't believe you said this in 2011. Bro, if you was...
Chat, they do this shit for views and clicks and likes. That's why I'm having a hard time, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of these celebrities say this crazy shit to go viral. That's what they do this shit for, to go viral specifically. Damn it. He knows what he's doing. Shit, I gotta stop saying He knows what he's doing. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. So don't please nobody come for me. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. He knows. See, even he's got me thinking he's a female. This is crazy. He knows by saying crazy stuff like this is gonna go viral. What does that mean? More money in his pockets. So I understand. I mean, who has time to sit here and go through everybody's old tweets though? Like, who has time to just sit up and do that? Like, if you got time to do that, you got way too much time on your hands, gang. Find a new hobby. Find a new career. I mean, a lot of this shit, though, people be reposting some crazy shit, but it's like, if that happened years and years and years ago, you can't fault the person for that because they could be a completely different person with a completely different mindset now. You can't hold somebody did something years and years ago. They probably don't feel that way now. You know what I'm saying? It probably is different how they feel. They probably change their views and their opinions, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? We can only hope. The
famous, if the same people that's finding our old tweets, if they was the famous, let's go in your Twitter and see what the f you saying.
Also, what are you doing with your life where you're digging through someone's timeline back to 2011?
You know when they do it? They do it when you about to reach
point.
like some type of accomplishment or something. And that's why I said people now know that I could go dig up a tweet and I could make this go viral and I could have you being the laughing stock or the talk of the whole world right now because it's set up to now where like got you by the balls like, oh, I could go find his old tweets and he's gonna get canceled and he's gonna have to sit down and apologize.
Right.
Like they feel like they got some kind of power over you now.
He wasn't apologetic at the time those old tweets resurfaced. He essentially says, man, y'all not finna cancel me for something that I said 10 years ago. F y'all, I'm good off y'all too if y'all good off of me. So that was the attitude. So this week he sat down with Angela Yee and he responded back to the MAGA claims and he responded back to him reposting the White House and ICE using his song, right? And like he restates that he's not MAGA.
Oh, yeah. For real. But actually, I do want you to clear something up because they was under my video about it. That's how you know we twins for real.
Yeah.
They came under my like, oh, did you know that Santana reposted something with the White House using Quiet on the Creek? And I'm thinking to myself, knowing Santana, I know he's not mega saucy. It gave you was just reposting everything, and you probably just slipped and reposted.
But I saw you were online when you found out, so it was kind of a surprise. When you were like, oh, the white somebody was
The comments is the one who told me.
Yeah. You found out online, so it was a shock.
The White House, and later on I found out, I think that maybe the White House like rage baits people or something because one of now I started finding out that Sabrina cussed them out and Ariana Grande cussed them out and stuff. So I'm just like, they like, the White House supposed to, I'm like, who? The White House.
Right. Because the White House is supposed to be a different standard than what it is now.
Yeah.
Like,
So
normally you think the White House...
I'm not gonna lie, for me,
bro, why is the White House rage baiting people, chat? What the what is the world coming to, bro? Why is the White House rage baiting people? What? Bro, nuke the whole generation. Just nuke everybody at this point. That should be the last of our worries right now. That should be the last of America's worries, is rage baiting people on social media. You mean to tell me the White House has a rage baiting account just to fucking rage bait people? Crazy. Look at who we got, bro. Who is running this? Who is running this freaking country, gang? At this point, you might as well let a 2-year-old run this country. At this point.
Yeah. That's Obama.
Obama's house. It's still Obama's house.
They know.
Yeah, I'm not buying that Saucy didn't know that ICE was a Trump administration, or that this was done under a Trump administration.
She knew.
I'm not buying that Saucy still thought that the repost, right, came from Team Obama. I'm not that's what I'm not buying, bro. All right. Now, I'm not saying that Saucy did it because he's MAGA, right? He could have very well made a mistake. I'm not buying that he did it or he endorsed it because he thought it was Obama giving him credit. Like, that's absurd.
They using my song? What? And they say, shh, quiet on the creek.
Right.
Quiet. I said, woo, man, what? I don't know what the hell y'all know me.
Yeah.
Poor little rich girl, y'all know me. So I reposted. Quick. This is in real time. That's one thing I do love about the live stream. Don't act like y'all went there.
Yeah.
This in real time. Trey called me. He like, bruh, that thing you posted with the White House, I was like, that's a bad thing.
Yeah, you didn't know.
He was like,
didn't know.
Yeah, I was like, oh, my bad, and I apologize.
My bad.
I said, my bad.
Yeah, I didn't know. I also think that people think we're American, right? So the flag, people act like the flag is for MAGA and not for everybody. Yeah. Like the White House is supposed to be a symbol of leadership, but it's turned into something else.
They thinking about who lives there right now.
Right.
Just think about coming from where I come from, and I didn't go up for nothing, but
clownery,
just being like
buffoonery.
A black gay boy fighting 10 times as hard to get these hits. Like, if I was a girl, my music would be way bigger.
Right, no shade.
But we're gonna be quiet on the creek about that. Yeah. So it's like, I'm just excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited that I got this new hit song that's reaching, and then the White House ain't never posted.
Yeah.
I'm just excited. Once I found out that it said quiet on the border, and
what?
I didn't even know that.
I found out later. Did y'all know that?
I didn't know that part. I'm crying.
It was an ICE thing.
Wow.
It was an ICE thing.
I didn't even realize, because they posted Drake too with
They
Iceman.
is so
messy. So I found out later. I'm like, oh, okay, this is a rage bait thing. Maybe that thing.
I only saw when you were live and you were excited about it.
I posted it. So Trey called me and was like, oh, that's what's it. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, oh, absolutely not. I'm like, and I'm saying,
the White House even have a social
I said this out loud. I said,
account.
I didn't mean to offend anybody.
Yeah.
I was like, I was just excited that they used my song.
Yeah.
Went and reposted in real time, unreposted on the live, apologized, and I went about my day.
Right.
Y'all acting like I'm not the same. Quiet on the Creek went viral, and y'all was saying at me Thea house when I came to Breakfast Club.
Right.
Y'all know that. Even though
classic moment.
Even though that I'm not Dominican descent, that's my culture.
Yeah.
It's understandable that he was excited, but I feel like that's the more honest response. Hey, I was excited that the White House reposted me. It didn't matter who the White House was, whether it was Trump. I was excited. To me, that's the more honest response. Him saying, oh, man, I still associate the White House with Obama. I thought it was Obama. Now that's the cap that I'm not quite buying, okay? If you was excited, you did it before you really thought about it or thought about the consequences, and now you're taking it back and now you're apologizing, that's one thing.
Yeah.
You doing it,
that's
all right?
Because
you thought it was about that's absurd, okay? So Saucy Santana, would then also respond back to the claims that he's a predator and based on the things he said at the pool party, okay? Now, he would give an unrelated example. So, like, it was odd to me because he was asked about, you know, like the pool party incident and what he said on live, but he used an unrelated example and doesn't really address the root issue, in my opinion. So here's what he had to say in regards to the predator accusations.
The other recent thing that went viral again was the kids thing. Like, the kids want to, and I would love for you to clear that up.
What now, mind you.
Okay, pull it out.
Get the receipts.
Because that's what I said. People like to clip.
What kids thing?
It's a clip where I said, kids want to aunties want to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And so they clipped it, and I think right now too, I don't want to throw shade on nobody else's situation, but somebody else is in the headline for that little me gauge, and I'm like, that just has never been my character. But at the same time, you can't. I ain't finna beat y'all hoes in the head about something that y'all want to make y'all mind up to believe. And also, I think people forget that even though I live stream, I'm a celebrity, so I answer these questions on lip service.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't gotta prop up my phone and answer no y'all because y'all feel like you ain't gonna address it. Yeah, when it's time. I'm on a press run right now, babe.
Right. Okay, period.
That part.
So let's address it.
I don't want to focus on clips that people have. I want to focus on action.
Okay.
This is a video in real time. You heard the little boy, he said, damn, that's fat.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And now listen to what I said.
Oh.
No, go back to the beginning. I don't need y'all to miss this.
Okay, we got to hear it one more time. Let me be quiet on the creek. Yeah,
you're watching.
Yeah, you should watch him out. You too young. Right.
Some little YNs outside. Damn, that's fat. What you say?
Yeah.
First of all, watch him out for you too motherfucking young for that.
Okay, so maybe.
When have I ever gave kids teeth any type of thing? That's action. That ain't no clip. That's in real time. A kid to me, 14, 15, 16, whatever the see me walking outside of public in a dress and you like, oh, that's bad. That's not cool. That's not okay. Listen, you way out of your league, son. Don't play with me. Don't even disrespect me like that.
Yes.
That's how I'm coming. I got goddaughters. I got nieces and nephews,
but that situation has nothing to do with the pool situation. I feel like addressing the pool situation and articulating what you meant by that. What was you referencing? What was you saying when you said that? Right?
I don't understand why she brought that clip up either, because what does that prove? I mean, maybe she's saying, using that as a reason why she said what she said. Like, the young kid said her ass was fat. You know what I'm saying? She corrected the kid or whatever. I guess she's trying to say that clip is why she said what she said, because the kid was trying to, you know what I'm saying, get busy. So maybe that's what she was meaning. I don't know, y'all. This is crazy. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Do y'all think that maybe she meant it a different way? She wasn't meaning it the way everybody's trying to make it seem. You know what I'm saying? My personal opinion, I don't think he articulates himself very well, and I don't think he really. I think people are running with it, is what I think. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's just my opinion. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of Kicking Back with Mac. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Peace. We out.